As most of you do know, or well, as most of you probably should know, I'm a pretty big Black Clover fan, and I've been watching it since its initial release date. I've been reading it for a while. I've been there through the series' ups and downs, etc., etc. And in the wake of episode 162 dropping, which by the way is a pretty phenomenal episode, not only was the art consistent, but the voice acting was perfect. The animation went off. We also got to see Asta go berserk in his black form, which is a panel that a lot of us have been anticipating for a while. But that's aside the point. In the wake of this episode, a lot of the Black Clover official Twitter accounts have seemingly been tweeting out that the anime is officially ending on March 30th. Now, there's been tons of rumors and speculation towards the anime ending before, but this is something different. The tweet reads, quote, "Final round decided. On same day, a serious announcement. The final broadcast will be decided on March 30th, Tuesday, obviously. In addition, we will make a serious announcement after the final broadcast. It will be exciting for the final episode. Thank you for your support until the end." Now, obviously, this had quite a few of us upset. You know, a series that we've been so into ending in just a month, especially when we started a really good arc too. But that also raises a couple questions. One, where will the anime end? Meaning, what chapter will it leave off on? And two, why would it be ending? Well, to answer that first question, we'd have to take a step back and look at episode 162. The episode covered around roughly 4.5, 5-ish chapters, from 239 to 243. Now, since the anime is ending on March 30th, which leaves... Now, let me interject here. This is actually an excerpt from the old script that I had. You know, since I didn't post it when episode 162 dropped, it's kind of outdated. Now, originally I thought of 3 possibilities. Either A, the anime ends at a cliffhanger when Yami is snatched by Zenon. B, the anime ends after we meet Noct. Or C, we end off at the captain's meeting. But the more I think about it, the more I think that it's possible that we could end off when we meet the anti-magic devil, or for those who don't know his name, it's Liebe. It's German for love, if I recall correctly. But anyways, Now, the reason I'm thinking this, one, is because when I tried to first calculate it into making it so that it ends off when you meet Noct, it just doesn't make sense in the long run. Now hear me out. Let's first take a look at the most recent episode 165, which is the fight with Noelle and Vonica. The episode roughly covers about 4 chapters like I originally speculated in my older script, so given that fact, it's safe to assume that the next couple episodes will roughly cover the same amount of chapters. So next week's episode, which is 166, will more than likely cover chapters 253 to 257, especially considering the previews. Now hold up, I just want to say that these previews look pretty amazing. I'm really liking the art in them. You know, it definitely looks like Shunji Akasaka's corrections, and you know, he's one of my favorite artists in the BC staff team, alongside of Takaya Tsunagawa. You know, they're just really amazing. The animation probably isn't complete yet, which makes sense because they just started on the production of it, but hopefully this episode really does look good, because it from the previews alone, it definitely looks like it's shaping up to be good. Anyways, and if we want to speculate that 166 will cover those chapters, then 167 will cover 257 to 262, 168 will cover 262 to 265, 169 will cover 266 to 269, and the final episode of its run, which is 170, will cover 270 to 273. Now obviously I'm not going to go more in depth into what those chapters are, because for any anime onlys, aside from that small spoiler that I threw out with the anti-magic devil, I do not want to spoil any further, so I'm going to spare you guys from that. Anyways, moving on to my second question, why would it be ending in the first place? Well, I have 2 speculative reasons as to why. Either A, the special announcement is that we're potentially getting an announcement for a Black Clover film. You know, last year I kind of set myself up for a challenge. At the beginning of the year, I said I'd delete my channel if we don't get a Black Clover movie announcement in that specific year. And you know, kind of after that, a whole pandemic broke out, so I'm renewing myself for that challenge. Anywho, or B, they're going to announce the anime going seasonal. And when I think about it, it's highly plausible considering where we are right now. The anime is rapidly catching up to the manga, and it would make no sense to add filler when it has no place in between this arc, as well as the studio not wanting to make us sit through filler hell, which would make sense. So going seasonal would prove highly beneficial to the anime, not just in quality but in distance, making sure that the gap between the manga and anime isn't so close together. There is a possibility of the anime changing studios, but I don't know how possible that is. It's I'd say it only has like a 30% chance of happening, but that's just a rough number I threw out there. Hopefully this isn't like the true end. I really want to see the Black Clover anime thrive as much as the manga is right now. We're in the prime of a really good arc at the moment, and hopefully if we do go seasonal, which I don't know how possible that is, then Yoshihara and his team will do us justice, which so far they've been doing just that, doing us justice. Anyways, just a shorter video today to fill in the gap between uploads. I hope you all did enjoy this video. My voice is back so I can record more. Lucky me. If y'all did enjoy this video, then be sure to go ahead and leave a like. The like button's free, the subscriber button's free. If y'all don't want to miss any channel updates or uploads, be sure to go ahead and hit that notification bell. If y'all want to see more content from me, go subscribe to my non-anime channel. Links will be in the description down below. But on that note, have yourselves a damn good one. Stay absolutely valuable. Drink water. I'm out.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Count what you have now, don't count what you don't have.